Math and karate, what do they have in common? Welcome to another session of Wiping Away Math Tears. Here we'll share tips and insights on how to make math journey smooth for your child. I'm your host, Dr. Pan at Dorch Math, another math mom. Let me share with you why math is different, right? Think about karate. You know, in karate, you have different color of belts, the black ones, the yellow ones, and the blue ones. And you have to perform all the moves and exercises in yellow belt before they promote you to the black belt. And typically it takes a year or a year and a half to reach blue belts, and another 2 and 2.5 years to reach black belts. So altogether, it's about 4 years of serious, committed process. And if you have taken your child through this whole process, you know that a good karate teacher would not promote your child from, say, yellow belt to black belts if your child can't check all the boxes of the yellow belt. And you wouldn't want your child, say, just starting with a white belt to compete with kids who is in black belts. They'll get hurt, right? I wouldn't do that either to my kids. Well, math is kind of like that in sequential nature. Let me explain what I mean by sequential. A 9th grader who is studying in Algebra 1 will hopefully have mastery of 4th grade fractions and percentages, and 5th grade, 6th grade word problems, and 7th and 8th grade pre-algebra to do well in 9th grade algebra. Now, the sequential nature of math brings 2 more characteristics of what makes math different. The first one is academic debt. The second one is once you get off the wagon, it's really hard to get back on. Let me explain each one of them. By academic debt, we mean just like that. It's like credit card debt. A child who is passed on from, say, 4th grade without checking off all the boxes onto the 5th grade, math is going to get heavier and heavier and harder and more difficult to understand as years goes on. Now, once this academic debt is on, it's really hard to fix and get clear of this academic debt. What this means is that our 9th grader who is struggling in Algebra 1 may have to go back all the way to 4th grade fractions, for example. Or at my work, I sometimes have to help child go all the way back to 2nd grade multiplication table before we can rebuild math. So once you get off the math wagon, sort of speaking, it's really hard. It's a long journey to get back on, is what I'm saying. So let me see, what else I want to tell you. Why should you care about the sequential nature? Well, you know, like if your child is studying, say, history and missed the section on ancient Greek, you know, that's not going to prevent your child studying, say, 20th century Japanese culture or Chinese history, for example. It's not like that with math, though. Once you miss a 4th grade concept of, say, fraction, 5th grade gets hard. You're going to use percentage because that builds on fraction. 6th, 7th grade of word problem is going to get harder because now it's application of percentage, right? You get my drift. So just like our credit card can ruin our financial freedom, a math academic debt can ruin a child's academic career. Imagine for a minute, though, if your child didn't have math debt, what it would look like. Well, for one, more job opportunities will be open to your child, right? And your child will have better access to top programs, top colleges, and more importantly, day in, day out, from the moms and dads and grandparents that I work with, they say without academic math debts, their interaction with their child, the parent-child studying time, is a lot less teary-eyed, right? That's a big benefit right there. So what's the takeaway? If you can appreciate the sequential nature of math, you can manage your child's studying time better. Here's what I want you to do. Every day, spend at least 5 minutes, no matter what. listen to your child, ask them about their math. If there's piano concert, fine. If there's practice, fine. But find 5 minutes, check on your child's math. This way, you can spot the math pothole sooner, so the journey can be easier. And once you do sense something is off, trust your gut, do something, fix the pothole right away. Enjoy the math journey. Until next time, if you like it, thumb up and come back more for tips. Until next time, happy parenting.